action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Joel Embiid.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper or a dunker. Truth be told, he said, I wasn't even considered a top guard in my recruiting class. But I worked relentlessly and played with a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to be considered among the great players. I wanted to belong. Kevin, he certainly belongs with the Hawks right now.
Thanks, D.A. Greg, it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight, and you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
No doubt about it. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, Brian Grant, a lot of guys that earn their living wearing that hard hat.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young, and it's Herter in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Now here's Simmons. Clock at 4. Embiid draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And it's the Hawks' ball. It's a three-point game. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Well, Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here's Simmons. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Harris. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Now here is Harris. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Young passes to Herter. Tips it up, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Simmons. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella's in the area. What an impressive display of timing. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Simmons. Harris outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Simmons. He kicks it to Curry. Clock at 2. Here's Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The 76ers trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. Ben Simmons, third.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Harris against Collins. The drive by Green. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Atlanta. It's been 10 unanswered points. Here's Herter. Guarded by Harris. Herter, no good. The 76ers trail by 7. And Curry has it in the corner. The pass to Simmons. They kick it out to Green. Good on the triple.
This is bread and butter stuff here. If you're tasked with trying to stop Green, you can't give him any space on a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Embiid, no good. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Herter. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Herter's got his second basket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Harris dishes to Green. Harris looking it over. Outside, Simmons. 4 on the shot clock.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Simmons drops them both. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 14-5 run here. Bounce pass Young. Outside Collins. Young pass to Collins. Takes the 13-footer in Atlanta again with the bucket. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And finished off by Collins.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Now, here is Young. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. And that one, good. Capella's got 6 points.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Simmons against Williams, and it's Simmons penetrating. It's Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Leading by 5. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points in the game. The Hawks leading by 3. Now Young. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
To the paint. Here's Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He misses the free throw. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star
No
last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Now, here's Dunn. Gallinari right side. And here is Dunn. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Howard.
Now, that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
They get it back.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Now, here's Milton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Pass to Milton. They get a hand on it. Hill against Dunn. And the basket by Hill.
Good shot from George Hill. Smart play there. And decent in the mid-range game.
The Hawks leading by 5. Williams scanning the floor. Second chance shot. It's deflected. Now here's Thibault. He's covered closely. Done with it. Outside Williams. With the teardrop, and it's sent back by Hill.
That's pretty much all length from George Hill to get to that rejection.
But they get it back. Here's Howard. Sinks that one from the post.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Snatched up.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. The 76ers, number 1.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
George Hill is a gear-shifting, versatile guard and has some size and a good perimeter defender with that length.
Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Both free throws good from Hill.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Here's Dunn. The Hawks again can't hit. 76ers trailing. Here's Hill. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Williams. Now the feed to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Williams against Hill. Here's Okongwu. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Korkmaz. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. And the pass to Thibault. And it's blocked.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Pass to Williams. And here is Okongwu. Back to Williams. To the right side. Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Thibault can't get it to go.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Hill kicks to Tolliver. From deep three-point range, Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks, Chris Dunn is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. Now here is Hill, following the miss by Chris Dunn. Takes a 3. Hill, no good. The Hawks leading
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. Sixth pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Pass to Hill, three-pointer. They get the rebound. Howard misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Outside Hill. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it to Howard. Passes it to Thybulle from downtown. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks leading by 3. Outside Bogdanovich. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Korkmaz. No good that time. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Right side Bogdanovich. Rebound by the 76ers. Tolliver's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, Sarge love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Actually is.
He is indeed, David. Very athletic. Thanks. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
The first one falls. At this point late in the season, Brent, any danger that contenders that might be coasting can't flip the switch for the playoffs?
Something I really have never felt, Kevin. It's matchup driven when it comes down to playoff time. And I remember doing some work and looking into teams going into the playoffs and did they need to be hot? The numbers say no.
And so he makes both from the line.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son Six in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the Sixth Men of the Year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Now, here's Bogdanovich following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. Some solid defense from Harris.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
To the inside, Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Now the pass to Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And that one falls for Williams.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team, someone the younger guys look up to.
Now here is Harris. A 17-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Green passes to Embiid. Over Collins. Here's Simmons outside for Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Here's Young. Feeds it to Collins. Missed inside.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 8 points.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Now Simmons. And here is Harris. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Curry. Fader on the way. Embiid, no good. Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Williams attacking. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Simmons passes to Harris. Over in the corner, Green. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Capella's checked in. So it's the Hawks now. Young outside. Pass to Huerter. Back to Young. Passes it to Huerter. And Embiid with the block. Now here's Milton. Guarded closer. And good that time. He's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young looking around. The 3. The shot. No good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Curry passes to Milton. Back to Curry. Outside, Simmons. Another shot. And the rejection by Collins. Williams passes to Collins. He dishes it to Young. The shot comes out, and the 76ers go the other way with it. Harris finds Milton. Now here's Embiid. Outside for Simmons. Rejected by Young.
How about that? Trae Young with a block shot.
Here's Williams. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
The Hawks making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 6.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Hilton on top. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The pass to Collins. Dishes it to Capella. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Harris. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, Tobias, too strong. Gets inside, not going to be denied.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Harris.
I feel like Tobias Harris's confidence has grown over the past couple seasons, especially on the offensive end. Very capable of taking advantage of smaller defenders.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Here to look at the numbers for Clint Capella, averaging about 15 points, 14 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. There's the lob for Harris. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his teammate.
To the middle, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Korkmaz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Harris. And it's Hill in for Simmons. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Dunn comes in for Trae Young. Here's Hill. And the layup's good off the glass. Hill's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Well, he weasels his way to the inside there, and that little breathing room that helped George Hill to score.
Here's Herter. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up. That one doesn't drop. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Outside Hill. And the dunk by Embiid.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. And he lays it straight in. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Milton. Here's Embiid. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that is a smooth-looking jump shot. Embiid all in one motion off the catch.
The Hawks trail by 10. Pass to Capella. Here's Herter. It's stolen by Milton. From about 16, rebounded by Capella. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Gallinari wide open. Off target from three-point range.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Bounce pass from Hill. And the first half is now in the books. 76ers on top, up 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They're in better shape now than they were at one point when they trailed by 8. And we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league. Shaq, I ask you, as the resident big man expert, what does Embiid do better every single?
Well, for a player his size, the amount of skill he has is very unfair. He's one of the most skilled bigs since Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, the last man.
Well, Embiid, you know, he's a top defender, and he's still deep on that defensive end, and you can't sleep on him, I tell you. But you know what? I used to be a big man initially. I used to play a big man in like middle school. And then I became like a point forward, and then I became a small forward, then I became the point guard. I skipped right over the two guard.
Somebody got the silent.
I'm just letting you know. No, man. Don't hate me because I play multiple positions.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Curry has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. trailing by 10. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now, here is Young after Clint Capella's miss.
And his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
The kick out to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. This one for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both. The Hawks trail by 9. Young outside. Looking to get it going. That one goes. Counted. Young's got 8 points.
Toughness inside from Trae.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Passes it to Embiid. Uses the glass to drop it in. 15 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Collins. 8 points for him. And there's the pass to Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Harris. He's got 7. Outside, Green. Here's Embiid. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Outside, Collins. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Well, it's been a heck of a recent stretch for these guys. The centers and power forwards averaging the most points in their position in the last 10 games. Second, Joel Embiid.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Well, you're building a team. The foundation starts here. Big men who can dominate a game offensively in the low post. Every franchise would like to have one, and this is the cream of the crop.
Now here's Simmons at the top of the key, Embiid.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Simmons. He kicks to Green. There's the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins wide open. He fires. Here's Capella. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead. Pass to Harris. Outside, Green. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. There's the dish to Embiid. There's Green with the 3. He can't get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard comes in for Joel Embiid. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Curry. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. Lou Williams is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Here's Green. 6 points for him. In the corner, it's Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harris has got 9.
Tobias there taking the contact, still leaning with it, scores it.
Now here's Williams. 8 points for him. Banked in off the glass. He's got 10.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Rebound, Atlanta.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Bounce pass, Bogdanovich. And Young, here we go. Misses from close range.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Lou Williams.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Williams, and it's blocked. Outside, Green. Pass to Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks trail by 8. Outside, Williams. Over Thybulle. Williams' shot is off. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Collins with some nice D. The Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young for 3. Traps in the Trae. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Passes it to Thibault. Fades back. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Williams. Over Harris. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one
away. Poked away. Taken away by Williams. And now, here comes Young, leading the break.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Howard, the pass to Harris. Back to Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins.
I mean, you see the shoulders there, right? You got to respect the strength that he has on the inside. The D has no choice but to foul him when he's in that deep.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Free throw good, Howard.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do. Defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. And both free throws good for Howard. Done with it. Kicks it to Williams. Over Hill. The shot by Williams, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now Hill. He's got 6. Down low. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Hill. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
Williams dishes to Dunn. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Tolliver's got 6 rebounds in the game. Korkmaz kicks to Hill. Now here's Milton. He's guarded by Williams. A shot by Milton, no good. The Hawks trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Here's Hill, following the 3 by Atlanta. There's the pass to Milton. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Collins. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
That's Collins right there. Just active hands that ignites the break.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And the 76ers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. Third is Gallinari.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
And he gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me. That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Dunn. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
I love seeing Dunn use his creative side to get these calls. He is simply amazing at putting defenders in a tough spot.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And one area of concern for Dunn, hitting his free throws with consistency, because he has the temperament to draw fouls.
The 76ers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The 76ers leading by 3. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Capella. From the wing. Rebounded by Howard. The 76ers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Herter's checked in. And here is Dunn. He has 5. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And 12 points for Williams.
Lou Williams is so patient about getting to spots on the floor where he knows he can score from. He becomes a master of the mid-range.
Now here's Embiid. 17 points in the game. And they double up Embiid. And Capella sends it back. Dunn left side. That shot off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Tolliver for 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 8th assist in the game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Herter passes to Capella. Launches it. Williams' shot is off. The 76ers leading by 6. Tolliver dishes to Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. And that one drops for him. Embiid's got 19 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dunn passes to Collins. To the paint, Herter, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Lou Williams. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Hill. 6 points for him. Inside. Embiid kicks to Hill. Another three for Philadelphia.
The rhythm and timing right there, impeccable, and the experience of George Hill to recognize when to shoot off of the pass.
And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Simmons. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Clint Capella. Dunn is out there with Williams. Then it's Collins. And it's Herter in at the 3, the small forward. Here is Tolliver. Here's Curry. No good from the wing.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
With some arc, count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Dunn.
Love it whenever Dunn is working the screen and roll. So crafty and creative in these sets.
Now here's Curry. Now here's Dunn. And they're on the break. Good on the bucket.
Herter out there completing the break on the run.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. And Embiid gets it to go.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Williams with the ball. Tolliver on him. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut back down to 5 as they get the points there from Williams. Hill passes to Embiid. Outside Curry. Back to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Embiid throws it down.
How about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that?
Pass to Collins. Williams in the post. Working on Tolliver. Williams can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 7. Hill with it. Here's Embiid. Goes back up. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And he makes the first. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Green comes in for Hill. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Embiid drops them both. The Hawks trail by 9. Dunn looking over the floor. And it's Young at the elbow. Good work there as it goes.
And big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Philadelphia has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Over in the corner, Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Dunn passes to Collins. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Herter showed some great progress in his first year and now showing how much more comfortable he is.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Kevin Herter's favorite player growing up was Dwayne Wade, and that's why he wears the number 3.
And they double up Embiid. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the 76ers now. Here's Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Dunn. The Hawks again can't hit. Simmons looking around. Curry finds Embiid. Back to Curry from the arc. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Curry on the wing. Fires the 3. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Now, here is Young. Collins kicks to Young. 3-pointer. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Collins.
At the line for your 76ers, Joel Embiid, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Dunn. And Embiid drops them both. Now Young. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Offensive rebound. And Capella sends it back. And he gets it back. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Curry on the wing. To the paint. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And the wide open shot from Green. That three off the mark. The Hawks trail by 15. Outside Bogdanovich. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 assists.
Sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Lob pass to Capella. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, that was huge!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And here's Young. There's the three. That shot off the mark. Simmons with the defensive effort. Now here's Green. T right on him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And both free throws good for Green.
And such an important contributor to his team's success over the years. It's amazing that Green was a second-round pick and coming out of a big school at that.
Now, here is Young. Bogdanovich with it, picked up by Harris. Curry with the steal. Harris outside. He kicks it to Curry. Passes it to Embiid. 5 to shoot. Outside, Green. Here's Harris. Simmons trying to get open. Collins with some nice D.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
At the line of the 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Well, the thing you think about with Bogdanovich, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Now, here's Capella. They double him with Green. Embiid with the steal. Harris's shot is good.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
Simmons against Young. To the right side. Here's Herter. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, here's Curry. And that one, good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Young outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Simmons against Young. Simmons passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here is Young. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Here's Simmons. The pass to Embiid. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Embiid's got 37.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Young against Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Harris.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Scotty's checked in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Danny Green. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for John Collins. Solomon Hill comes in for Kevin Herter. Tony Snell's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Goodwin subbed in for Trae Young. The 76ers leading by 23. Maxey passes to Embiid. And here is Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Looking for Milton. He gets it there. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Snell. And he banks in the layup.
Tony Snell.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Simmons passes to Embiid. And there's the foul. It's going to go on Solomon Hill. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Ben Simmons. And a change for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. 6 to shoot. Up top, Embiid. Gallinari covering. Maxey, no good. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Hawks.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Howard's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. The Hawks shooting for the game at 42%. Goodwin passes to Fernando. Gallinari down low, defended by Scott. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Now here's Milton. Pass to Thibault. There's the triple. And the 76ers get it back. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Milton. Over Goodwin. The putback. It's good on the putback.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And it's sent back by Howard. Now here's Milton. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, you took over offensively. What went into finding that rhythm?
I thought I got the shots that I wanted, and I played into the flow of the offense, and my teammates were finding me, so I just knocked down some shots.
Well, they were smart to look for you, man, because you had it going on, man. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.